Hi ladies and gentlemen, Chet here from Avion Technology here in the Chicagoland area. We are a digital agency that works with other digital agencies to help scale them up, turn them around, make them more profitable. We also work with a lot of other small businesses to kind of help give them a better digital presence, whether it's through websites, through an apps, or through digital marketing. So this series, so what I'm doing in my video series is taking one industry and then explaining, kind of digital best practices for that industry in detail. So this week I'm talking about coaches, right? Life coaches, basically life coaches, right? So talking about in the earlier series, I talked about 10 coaching websites that I've liked. So take a look at that if you're a life coach or if you're an agency. Today I'm going to talk about the must-have functionality in a coaching website. So stay tuned. So first of all, extremely important, have a very clear messaging and branding, right? 100% important, because life coaches essentially sell themselves. They are the product that they are selling, right? So for them, it's extremely good to have the good product placement and good product photos. What's that? Photos of themselves. So make sure you have very clear branding, very clear messaging, right? 100% important. Second, have engaging visuals, right? Do not have visuals of you playing baseball in the park, which, in a camera which has been shot by your wife. Hire a professional and get extremely good visuals, right? Both of yourself at work, when you're public speaking, or your video or your success stories, testimonials, all that stuff. Have very engaging visuals. Third, intuitive navigation. It's extremely important for you to have an intuitive navigation. Why is that? Because your nav is essentially the flight path that you're giving your users, right? That's the nav. If your nav is tucked away somewhere, then people are not going to access those pages. So have very good nav. Next, service overview. Again, extremely important. What are the different services that you sell? What is the demographic that you sell to? Do you just offer coaching or do you offer anything else? So service overview. Client portal, right? Again, very important. You probably might be working with individuals and you want to send them documents or you want to give them homework, and then they do that homework and upload it. So they need a client portal. Online payment integration, no brainer. You need an online payment integration to be able to send invoices and take payments online. Contact us options. Testimonials and case studies, very important, right? In your line of business, if you're a coach, it's your testimonials matter, right? Whom you coached, what you did for them, extremely important. Same with case studies. If you're a business coach, you took a business from being like a $2-3 million business, helped scale it up to 12 million. You want to showcase that on your website. So case studies, again, extremely important. Blog or content. Content marketing is huge in the coaching business. So definitely have a blog. I have seen with a lot of coaches that they target to a particular niche, right? Sometimes they their clients are all women entrepreneurs. Sometimes it's all African American professionals. So all coaches have different niches that they market to, right? When you have a blog, you can come across as a subject matter expert, but more than that, what you do with a blog is you create a community, right? You create a community around yourself, and then you create an ecosystem around yourself. And when you do that, that helps you to stay in the minds and the consciousness of these people. Next is scheduling and calendar integration. Also virtual consults, right? People should have the ability to look at your calendar and take a 30-minute slot or 60-minute slot. You don't have them email you, don't have them phone you for that, right? That's something that they should be able to do via your website. Same for so scheduling and calendar. Same for virtual integration. So let them be able to do a Zoom meeting with you by going to your calendar and setting up a time, right? Don't have them email you, don't have them call you to set or text you for this. Next is resource downloads. Again, this goes back to the blog thing. Subject matter expertise. That matters, right? So if you have interesting content, let them have the ability to download that. Your website has to be mobile responsive. That's a no-brainer. If it's not, then there's a large group of people who will not be able to access your website, and that's not good. SEO and analysis and tracking. 100%, right? If you just have a website, it's stuck somewhere in the internet, no one knows that it exists, doesn't do any good. So make sure you do SEO. At the very least, do Google My Business listing, so at least within your local community, your website kind of pops up in the search. I'm sorry, there's an event going on outside, so a lot of people, you'll hear the background noise. Next is security features, right? Especially if you're storing what is called, proprietary data, someone's personal information, PII, make sure that you have security features. It's HTTPS, so there's an SSL certificate. Make sure the database is encrypted. There's little things like that. And lastly, social proof and media. This is very important, and I've seen this in all of the good websites from all the good kind of coaches. They show a lot of social proof, right? As featured on CNBC, or as featured in Wall Street Journal, or if they were interviewed by Larry King, whatever. So they really showcase themselves really well, and they show a lot of social proof. The reason behind showing a lot of social proof is that all of us require validation, right? We don't want to be the first one to go to a party, right? Every one of us needs someone else to do it. Every one of us needs someone else to validate it, and then once that's there, we go ahead and purchase that product. So like I said, in the coaching business, you are the product. So make sure you have a social proof and media section on your website, which showcases all your different kind of media engagements, or all the different times you are featured in some publication, or featured on some website, because that's going to help that user take a decision whether they want to go with you or not. So again, all of these must-haves. Whom is this video for? It's for a smaller agency who's just signed on a coaching client, right? So go through this list with your client and ask them, which of these features are you looking for? Which of these features would you like? Or if you're a coach yourself, and a lot of coaches actually do it part-time, right? They have a day job, and in the evening, that's when they do their coaching. They probably have a site, a very basic site, which kind of works for them, but they want to take it to the next level. So these should give you some ideas about what you can do in that website. Here at Avion, we've helped a lot of coaches. If that's you, give us a shout. These are my coordinates. Otherwise, if you like this content, press like. If you want to press subscribe, and please click on the bell icon so that you keep on getting notifications from us. Thank you so much, Chet, here in the Chicagoland area, Avion Technology. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.